Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. This is, let me fix you now, you're falling. This is Deja the Diva coming at you with another video. Let me see how I can fit you there. Today's video is about a cooking segment, and we are going to prepare our stuffed duck and then refrigerate him on high, the coolest setting, until it's time to roast him. Okay, so I did some prepping, and over here on the stove is stuffing made out of breadcrumbs, and I boiled some half water to half, I don't know, can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Half water, half chicken broth, and I put some onions and garlic in it. And now what I'm going to do, see, I had to do a lot of prepping. So what I'm going to do is I fried some sausage patties. I just did 3 and I cut them up into bite-sized pieces. And I'm going to put that, go ahead and put that into my stuffing and give it a nice stir. Okay, and I'm going to set this aside until I'm ready to use it. Now in my pan here you will see I have it lined with clean whole potatoes. That's because duck meat carries a lot of fat, and I want that grease to drip down, not on the bottom of the duck so it's wet, completely saturated, but I wanted to flavor these potatoes. Okay, so I have a bowl with seasonings here. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I turn this way. Can you see it? See that bowl with seasonings? And I can tell you it is garlic powder, onion powder, kosher salt, Old Bay seasoning, poultry seasoning, and smoked paprika. And I'm going to put a little bit of ground mustard and a little bit of brown sugar in that. We want it really flavorful, especially since, see, I put the ground mustard in there. Let me get a pinch of brown sugar, especially since the duck meat is very greasy. We're creating a dry rub. So mix that all around. Make sure all them spices are intertwined. Just using my fingers. Sometimes that's best. Make sure there's no lumps in that, because like I said, we're creating a dry rub. Okay. And what I'm doing now is I'm just chopping onion. Let me put you down here so you can see. Can you guys see that? There is onion and fresh garlic. And I don't do much to my, I don't do a bunch of mincing to my garlic. What I do is, if you guys can see, you hear that? Simple and easy. And then you just peel the leaf off. It will fall off. See if I can get, I'm trying to get you guys back here enough where you can see where I'm doing. Okay, I think that's good enough. And here's my chopped onion. See? And what I'm going to do is just put the knife over the garlic and press. I know you heard the crunch. And then that makes it easier for the shells to just come off. See the leaves. And there you have your fresh whole garlic. Okay, and also over here in this bowl, you guys see that? That's garlic powder, cilantro, fresh cilantro leaves, and butter. Okay, so I must say, I took my duck out of the freezer last night. It's still chilled. I just unthawed it enough to get its innards out. And just like any bird, it has the gizzards and the neck in there. And if you're really skilled, you could make a pate out of this liver and gizzards and stuff. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to put this aside because it can be used for flavoring. I like to pat my bird. This is my bird, my duck. I like to pat it dry on top. It has been cleaned and brined just a bit. You know, just a bit. Okay, let's see if you guys can see that. See that? I just laid, let me pick you up. I pretty much just laid the duck on top of the potatoes. You don't have to grease them or anything. My bird is still chilled. You don't have to grease it or anything. It's still chilled. You don't have to grease the potatoes because the grease from the duck is going to saturate those potatoes and make them oh so yummy. As you can see, the cavity is completely cleaned out. Okay, he's still frozen in spots though. So, in saying that, let there be light. There's my bird. My bird is right there. The cavity is clean. And I'm just going to lift up the skin and just put my hand in there, creating pockets. So let me go ahead and do that. Moving away some of the fat that I feel in there. But yeah, I'm just creating pockets where I can stuff the onions. Like I said, it's still chilled, so I'm moving as best I can. It took me a minute to get the neck and the giblets out, but that's a done deal. Just keep working till you separate like the skin and fat from the meat. Let's see. I'm trying to get back there as much as possible. I was trying to think of something to describe this, how it is, but I have nothing to compare this to. Nothing that wouldn't be gross, because you know I used to work for pathology and the lab, so we're not even going to go there. Okay. Set that back up there. And in those pockets, I'm going to stuff the onion. This is going to make it so flavorful. And And I did put onions in the dressing already that's pre-made. Onions and sausage. Already fried sausage. Let me see. Okay. And if you're having a hard time that way, you can also go through the neck area, because you're going to want that flavor through and through. Okay. But I want the quit sliding around now. I want the garlic on the breast points. You don't have to chop it. Just leave it whole. Work it up underneath the skin. And you got to be careful because duck skin is a little bit more delicate than turkey. But and whoop, let me see. See what I mean? That just popped right out the top of the skin. But that's going to have to go back in there, even if it's filling the hole right there. So, okay, and the rest of these onions, I'm just going to put in the cavity. Next is we're going to spoon in the stuffing. I'm trying to work as fast as I can, you guys, so this video won't be crazy long. And a duck isn't as big as a turkey, so this is one box, equivalent to one box of stuffing. Okay. So, and it's not all gonna fit, but I'm gonna do my best. I thank you guys for supporting me, watching my channel. Please, if you're viewing this, like and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much. You know, guys, what I was having trouble doing, viewing who is already subscribed to me. Can somebody drop me a comment in the comment section and let me know how I go about finding out who is already subscribed to me? Because that would be very helpful in me asking people, you know, to subscribe to me. I don't want to keep asking the people that are already subscribed. I don't want to offend anyone. Okay. And always, when I'm stuffing a bird with stuffing, always make it a little bit wetter, because I know it's going to roast and dry out a bit in the oven. And I don't like dry stuffing, really dry stuffing. Okay, now that part is done. Moving right along, make sure your bird is stable on the potatoes, as you can see. Lift it up for you guys. He's laying on the potatoes. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, y'all say hi to Honey. I'm going to add this butter mixture with the cilantro and stuff over my bird, as you guys can see. You can use your hands on this part. Just make sure the whole bird gets some of that moisture in there. Oh, you guys, this smells so yummy. This butter and garlic and cilantro. Okay, let's pour that over like that. Okay. And now for the dry rub. Remember, you guys, I got garlic powder, Old Bay seasoning, poultry seasoning, some sage, some salt, a little bit of dry mustard, and a pinch of brown sugar. And we're just going to go in like this. This smells wonderful, you guys. Now, remember what I said, duck is a greasy bird. So what you want to do is have some kind of vegetable underneath. I chose potatoes because it takes potatoes a while to cook, but it will absorb all those greases and flavors that you put up underneath there. Okay. And I made sure to get some of that rub. Got to do a little extra work to get it on the wing. I like to put my rub on last. Okay. Ooh. See that, you guys? All seasoned, stuffed. Now, the only thing I have to do left to it, see, my recipes are always quick and easy. You know, part of cooking is just being prepared, having your stuff already done, you know. So this will, I'm going to put aluminum foil around this. And like I said, nothing's better than Reynolds wrap. I love Reynolds wrap. Okay. And this will be marinating in the refrigerator. Overnight. Well, for 24 hours for me. And like I said, my refrigerator is on the coolest setting. Bam. See that? Your girl's not killing herself this Christmas preparing stuff. Meal prep. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the fridge. Whenever I go to bake it, it will be at 350 degrees. I kind of do mine overnight, so it might be at 325. And by the time I get up the following morning, it will be done. But that's how I do all my meats that I make for the holidays. I turn it on a low setting and let it cook overnight, and by the time I wake up, that thing is falling apart, honey. Soft and tender and still juicy. The key is your temperature, so your meat won't dry out. But, in saying that, I will roast it. When it gets done roasting, I will either put marmalade, orange marmalade over it, or just, it came with an orange sauce. So, yeah. And that's the roasted duck for my holiday dinner. I hope you guys enjoy my recipes. If you have any questions, post them in the comments section and I will get back to you right away with the answer, just in case you guys want to pursue doing a duck for your Christmas dinner also. It's kind of pricey. I think that is about 5.5 pounds, and it cost me about $25. Um, yeah, so that's one of the meats that I'm having for my Christmas dinner, but meal prep is so convenient and so easy, especially when you're the only one cooking. Okay, you guys, I'm glad to share that recipe with you. This is Deja the Diva. I love you guys to life. Act blessed, talk blessed, walk blessed, and be a blessing to who? Be a blessing to the Lord by blessing someone else. I thank you so much. Bye.